guys, my name is Haley and today I'm going to be reading a book to you about a special little boy named Jerome, and he liked to collect something. Do you have any guesses of what he might like to collect? Let's see. The book is called The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect? Let's find out. Is there anything that you collect? I know whenever I was a kid, I collected stuffed animals. I had so many stuffed animals. I didn't even know what to do with them. I had so many. And I might still have some stuffed animals today up in my room. Anyways, do you have any guesses of what Jerome might collect? Let's find out. Jerome collected words. This word says wonder. He collected words he heard. This is Jerome talking to his friend. His friend said, "My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant." Certain words caught his attention. Jerome liked the word Peru, so he wrote it down. He collected words he saw. This sign says Willow Tea Shop. Jerome liked that word, willow, so he wrote it down in his book. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. This is Jerome reading. He's reading The Wizard of Oz, and he liked the word emerald. The wizard, he lives in the Emerald City. Have you read The Wizard of Oz? Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words: spark, bloom, drift, dream. Two-syllable treats: treasure, motive, whisper, candid, hover, glimmer. Are there any two-syllable words that you enjoy? Jerome, he also liked multi-syllable words. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs: guacamole, geometry, kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. Were there any words that when you first heard them, you didn't know what they meant? I know that there are sometimes words that I hear that I'm not sure what they mean at first either. But that doesn't mean they're not fun to say. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Molasses, torrential. This kid is in the rain. He's getting rained on in the torrential downpour. Smudge, bellow, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Look at Jerome in his scrapbooks. He's putting all of his words together and he's gluing them to the pages so he can collect them. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them: dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, look how high that stack of books is. What do you think is going to happen? He might drop them. Let's see. Oh no, Jerome slipped and his words went flying. Look at all these words flying around. Poor Jerome. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. All these words, they're all over the place. They're not in order like he had them. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerome began stringing words together: whisper, symphony, electric, peace. Words he had not imagined being side by side. Savor, dreams cascading in stars. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved. They delighted. Look at Jerome. He's singing to his friends his poems. He made them into songs. That's so cool. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Now, what do you think these people that Jerome was talking to, how do you think that Jerome's words made them feel? They probably made them feel pretty good, didn't they? Yeah. Did you know how powerful your words can be to other people? It's very important that we say, I understand, I'm sorry, thank you, and you matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Look at all these words. He's still collecting so many words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. Look at Jerome pulling all of his words. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. What do you think Jerome is going to do with all of his words? How is he pulling all of them up this hill? I bet that is so heavy. Let's see what Jerome is going to do with his words. Oh my goodness. Okay. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below. Look at all these kids scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Wow, all those words that Jerome wrote down. All of these kids are getting them now. They look so happy. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. And that is the end, friends. And now, do you understand how important words are to other people? Jerome would not have been able to give all of those words to other people and share what he learned if he had not collected all of his words and kept them in a scrapbook for himself to later share with everybody who was around him. And he was so happy that he could do that. All right, friends, that is the end.